Hi, this is Michael Shane, and you're listening to the Interactive Interview.
Interactive Wrestling Radio.
So close! Wait a minute! Michael Shane! Michael Shane wins the title! How did he do it? The winner of the match! And new X Division champion of the world, Michael Shane! Oh my God! How did these guys do it, Mark?
Yes, those were the sounds 2 weeks ago when Michael HB2K Shane won the NWA TNA X Division Championship of the World. Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Interactive Interview on the interactiveinterview.com. I'm James Walsh, joined as always by Daniel Edler with our special guest, the very man that just won the title, HB2K, Michael Shane. Michael, how you doing?
Doing fantastic, thank you.
Glad to hear it. The first question we've got for you is obvious. How has Shawn Michaels affected your career?
Oh, how's he affected my... Well, he was, greatly. He was one person that I've watched, obviously growing up, and, I guess if you watch somebody so many times over and over and over again, it kind of sinks in your head, and, that's what you go out and do, and, what a better person to base my style off of than Shawn,
Did he have any input in training you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was there. I trained at Shawn's school for, 3 months, but I was, down there for, about a year around, after training. I was, would go down to the school and work out with them and stuff like that. So, he had a great deal of input in the training.
Who else was training down there at the time?
At the time, it was Rudy Gonzalez, who was his head trainer down there, and he actually still runs a school called the Texas Wrestling Academy in San Antonio, Texas. And also Paul Diamond was there, formerly Cato of the Orient Express, Max Moon, Paul Diamond.
Right.
He trained there. He was there for a little while, and then he ended up leaving. I think he left right after I got done training, so he was there most of the time. That was it.
In your early days, you had a couple matches with actually all three companies, WWE, WCW, and ECW. Why do you feel you weren't signed to a contract at that point?
Well, I got offered a contract through WWE twice, actually. That it just we never came to terms. They never, they were supposed to get a hold of me, and things obviously fell through because at the time they had just bought WCW, and they just acquired another 150, 200 guys to the roster, so they kind of moved me down to the bottom of the list. And I had an opportunity there, and there's just the timing thing, things didn't work out, and right at the end of WCW. I did a tryout match for them for Worldwide, and they were interested in bringing me in. And obviously, that fell through because there was no more WCW. So it's been a timing thing, I guess.
Did the sale of WCW and the subsequent death of ECW at all hurt your career?
No. I couldn't say so right now. Because I had the opportunity, obviously, to go over to Japan, for 0-1, and I went over for All Japan. I did a mask gimmick over there for a while. And, it could have helped it, I guess, but, who knows? I can't say whether it's, really hurt it or helped it one way or another.
Speaking of Japan, how did you enjoy matches in FMW?
FMW, oh, man. We're going back a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It seems like so long ago. No, they were good. It was, it was obviously I had just started wrestling. I was probably in the business 3-4 months when I went over to FMW. So, it was a great learning experience for me. My matches obviously probably weren't, the best, but as far as being 3-4 months in the business, I think they held up okay. But it was a great learning experience for me, for sure.
In the Ring of Honor promotion, how did you enjoy your matches with Paul London?
With Paul London?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved him. I love working Paul. It's so easy. We just, we knew each other inside and out, so we could, just go in and do things on the fly and not be worried about anything. He's a heck of a talent, and I hope that we see him on Monday nights or Thursday nights pretty soon.
In addition to NWA TNA, you also work for MLW, and in that promotion you work with some of the more main event talent, such as Raven. Do you enjoy working some of the stars such as Raven, or do you prefer working with some of the young lion type like Chris Sabin?
You know what? I enjoy both, because in one instance you have Raven, who has been around for 15 years or so and knows the business inside and out, and can give you his insight as to what he's been through, and give you pointers and just let you know through his experience what to do and why you should do this and why you shouldn't, and then working young guys like Sabin, and we're both young hungry guys, and we just go in there and try to tear the house down. But then obviously you get done working a guy like Sabin, then come to the back, and then Raven's standing right there and telling you what to do. So he's Raven's always lingering around and will be more than happy to let you know what you need to do next time, and what you did wrong, and what you should have done. But I enjoy both. Raven's a good talent, heck of a talent, and he knows he's very smart to the business, and it's always a pleasure to work him.
In MLW, you're managed by Francine. How do you enjoy working with her?
With Francine, I like it. It's it adds a little something to every match, that's for sure, because she knows how to get a crowd going, and I've had fun so far. I hope we can get into the higher level feuds with guys like Raven more often, and who else is up there? Steve Carino's up there.
Just incredible.
Terry Funk and them guys. It would be awesome to get into matches with them. So me and Francine are having fun right now.
Is there any chance of the tandem of you and Francine finding a way together on NWA TNA?
As right now, no, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty happy right now by myself, and to bring it over, it started in MLW. We'll keep it there, I think, for right now, and not intercross two promotions. Just, I think it'd be best, if we just keep it in MLW.
Currently, the NWA TNA X Division champion, and you won an incredible match, the Ultimate X match. What is your memory of that match?
What's my memory?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I don't know if I remember anything. I got so damn beat up. No, it was a good match. We didn't have a whole lot of time to we didn't go over anything, because they just had put the poles up and got the wires up that day, so we got to hang on at one time. But it's obviously probably the greatest memory was the finish when I finally got the belt and the people just erupted. As far as other memories, it was the first time ever. It can't be said too much in wrestling anymore. So I'd have to go with winning the belt and the first time that an Ultimate X match has ever been done.
Dan, would you like to take this one?
Yes. Secondly, is winning the X title your current career highlight at the moment?
My current career highlight? Yeah, I would have to say so. It's the first time I've ever won a title, that big on a national stage. Obviously, a pay-per-view, everyone in the world can see it. So right now, yeah, I'd have to say that probably is my favorite.
If you was offered the opportunity to wrestle another one of those Ultimate X matches, or a ladder match, which one would you choose?
Well, I'd have to go with Ultimate X, because it's only been done once so far, so why not go in and do it again? The ladder match has been done over and over and over again. And right now I think the ladder matches are kind of they're kind of getting killed because they're done so much. So I hope that we do an Ultimate X match, but I hope it's not for for a long, long time. So by the time we do it again, the people are really ready to see it, and we're not going to burn it out by doing it every 2 or 3 weeks. So Ultimate X match for sure.
Is there any...
NWA TNA is well known for their innovative ideas on gimmick matches and whatnot. But do you have any ideas of good gimmick matches that you think you could put yourself in?
You know what? I have some ideas, but I can't say them. I'd like to keep them a secret until they happen on air.
Is there any chance of seeing you in the WWE? A lot of people have kicked around the idea of doing a tag team between you and Shawn Michaels.
It could be a possibility down the road, but I think, right now I'm happy with TNA. They've, put their confidence in me and put the X title on me, and right now I'm pretty happy where I'm at.
Without getting too personal, are you under contract?
Am I under contract?
Yeah.
I will be shortly.
Oh, okay. Damage, like the next one?
Yes. You wrestled, as you mentioned, both in America and Japan, but which one did you prefer and why?
Wrestling here in Japan?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends on where or what level you're wrestling at. Obviously 01's a big promotion over there, and every show you have at least 2,000 people there, and the Japanese fans are extremely polite, and it's a good atmosphere to wrestle in Japan. But you don't have to travel. Wrestling in the States, you don't have to travel 1,400 miles just to get there. So, I don't know. It depends on where you're wrestling. There's places in the States that, obviously you wrestle for a little rinky-dink indie promotion with 15 people there. It's not very fun. Wrestling Japan, every show you have 2,000 people, so that's always a blast. But, promotions like TNA and then 01, TNA is, I would say TNA as far as, wrestling in the States over 01. But, they're both fun to work with. It's, I don't know if I could really choose, the States or over there. I'd rather, be happy with the, wrestling in the States and not have to travel all the way over to Japan all the time. But, it's not really a big deal. It doesn't really matter to me.
We now got a few questions that our fans have submitted that they'd like for you to answer. The first one comes from the chat forums and is, do you feel that the fact that NWA TNA are playing up your being the cousin of Shawn Michaels is going to hinder or long-term help your career?
You know what? I think it can only help. People, my persona is, I'm a cocky prick, and why not say, hey, Shawn's my cousin. Look who trained me. Look who I have to idolize, and you people don't. So, if it hinders it, I don't think so. I don't see it doing that. I could only see it helping it because, Shawn was the greatest in the business, and I was trained by the greatest in the business. So, and I'm related to him, so I'm gonna let everybody know.
Another one we've had in from a few people is, who would you like to work with in the future the most?
In the future the most? As far as where? Anywhere? Or?
Anywhere, yeah.
Well, obviously, I'd like to work with Shawn. I think we could do a lot of stuff really good together. Who else would I like to work with? I hope, in TNA I get to, me and AJ get a go at it. We've had some really good matches, I think. Raven, I'd like to get in with Raven. I've been in the ring one time in MLW with him, a tag match, and, I think we could pull off some good single matches together. Gosh, off the top of my head right now, I don't know. I don't know who else I could say.
And the final one that we've been prompted to say from our readers is, it's possibly the most hated question we've ever had to pose to a guest. But where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh.
Right.
I don't know. I don't look that far ahead. I'm more optimistic than that. I just take things one day at a time, hopefully things pan out. Hopefully, wrestling, on TV, and everywhere else around the world in 5 years still. I hope, I'm still healthy, and, we'll see in 5 years. I don't know right now.
Dan, would you like to take the word associations?
Next we're going to do some word associations, if that's okay with you.
Word associations.
If you just, you can give a one-word answer to the names, or if you have got a story you'd like to share, you may, by all means. Is that okay?
Yeah, shoot.
Good. First name on the list we've got is Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, humongous.
Vince Russo.
Vince Russo, very smart.
Paul Heyman.
Genius.
Spanky.
Spanky, oh geez, I don't know if I could use just one for Spanky. Good friend.
American Dragon.
American Dragon, very pale.
CM Punk.
Oh gosh. You're getting into all my friends now. I'm trying to think of something funny about them that I could say on the internet.
If you have any stories that you'd like to share, you can feel free to go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if they want me to tell the story. Oh, CM Punk, very tattooed.
Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin, future.
Frankie Kazarian.
The future.
Raven.
Raven, talkative.
Francine.
Francine, let me think of a word for Francine. I got all these stories I can tell you guys, but I don't know.
Go ahead.
Francine is, she is, I don't know, let's get Francine for that.
Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn, awesome.
James, would you like to take any more?
Sure, how about the final one? Of course, it's going to be Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, the best.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I would like to say to my fans, check out the 1 cent pay-per-view next Wednesday at TNA. 1 cent. And also, I'd like to plug my website if I can.
Sure, go ahead.
Go for it. michaelshaneonline.cjb.net. michaelshaneonline.cjb.net. And, thanks to everyone for supporting me and, watching our matches on TNA and MLW and elsewhere. And look for more of Michael Shane in the future.
For those listening to the show, you can check out a link. We're going to put a link to your website up on our website so everybody can check it out easily. And once again, we'd like to thank you for this interview. It was great, and hope to hear from you in the future.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, man. Take it easy. Stay tuned for more from the Interactive Interview.
Enjoying what you're hearing? Be sure and check out WrestlingEpicenter.com on social media at Facebook.com/WrestlingEpicenter, on Twitter at James Epicenter, and of course, WrestlingEpicenter.com for 24-hour news updates, our interview archives, and all the other information you've come to expect from the Wrestling Epicenter.
This is Chaz Taylor, and you're listening to Interactive Wrestling Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Interactive Interview. Dan, we just got off the phone with HB2K. What'd you think?
You keep using that name, didn't you?
Yes, I do. You know why?
Why?
Because I thought it up. And I saw somebody on the forums use it recently. I went, yeah, keep using it, make him use it. Because I just know it. When he gets to the WWE, and you could just know by talking to him. And I mean, the guy knows what he's doing in the ring, and even on the phone. When he promoted that pay-per-view, without us even coaxing him to, I was thinking to myself, oh, this guy's a pro. So, all I can say is this guy, he's going to make it. And He's going to make it, and basically, when he gets to the WWE, you know they're going to play on the fact that he, A, looks like Shawn Michaels, and B, is related to him. So, I mean, if Michaels is around at that point, they're going to try either a tag team or a feud with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you they're going to use an HB2K name. At least I think, anyway.
It's a good name, but I don't think you'd see it in WWE, but I think it's a good name.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they would use it. I think they'd have to find something to mock HBK, and I think that'd be something along the lines of what they'd do.
Well, I think if they're going to bring him in as a tag team, which I think they probably would, then it adds I don't know, like a Shawn as sort of a mentor type thing. They wouldn't use a name to mock him. So that
right. Well, all I'm saying is that eventually they're going to have to feud. If they're going to get him over, he's got to beat Michaels. You know, would Michaels do that or not?
Yeah. Cousin, we'll see.
That said,
People he would.
yeah, that said, what did you think of our intro?
Did like that.
Did like
I heard that before it came on, obviously before the show was online, and I really, really, really liked it. Very, very well done.
Well,
How
thank
did you
you.
get the idea for that?
I have this copy of a bootleg of an LA Guns tape. Actually, it's not really a bootleg because they filmed it themselves because they were going to screw around a lot that night and goof around. But a lot of the music is great. So I'm thinking to myself, I want to listen to this on my way to school, but I can't seem to find a way to get into the audio. So I was screwing around with my VCR trying to get it hooked up to my computer audio-wise. This way I can record audio off the VCR into my computer, and I found a way to do it. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder what the announcers were like when Michael Shane won the title. So I put the tape in there, and I hear Don Callis go, "Oh, there's no way he's going to win the match now!" And I say, "Oh, that's perfect." And I threw it on there. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah, I did like that. That was very good. Had it on repeat for some reason on Real Player, because it came up, and then obviously I've got it defaulted for everything to repeat, and so I listened to it about 6 or 7 times before actually realising what was going on. But, like, maybe not quite that many, I think 2 or 3 times I kind of realised, hang on, that's James talking, and that's music, and that seems to be TNA announcers in the middle. Ah, I'm with you now, I get it. Understood. Fair enough, there was quite a lot of background noise when I was listening to it, so that's my excuse. Yeah.
Ah, okay, why, what was going on?
Just building works in the background. It's funny because I'm leaving in about a weekish. Maybe I'm probably staying a tiny bit longer nowadays because of a couple of things such as my carpet in my new house isn't going to be down in time and random other stuff. So I'm probably going to be here a few more days extra. But I'm leaving home in about a week or-ish. And obviously that'll be the time that my parents start doing up my family home. So it's going to be very nice, like that family home, and I'm not going to be living there anymore. So, yeah.
They know that you're going to destroy it if you live there, so.
Yeah.
That's the I used to get that excuse.
Sorry?
I still get that excuse on occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't have anything nice. From my mother occasionally. Because apparently I destroy everything even though I'd never broken anything, so.
I remember the only thing I've ever actually broken was a clock when I was playing football in my hallway.
I put a hole in my door, that's it.
Well, I've broken a window before playing cricket.
Well, you guys used a little metal ball. What do you expect to happen with that thing?
It's not metal.
What's it made out of?
It's kind of a hard sort of concrete, not concrete, but like...
Well, it feels like...
concrete.
The only time I ever felt one of those balls. Wow. Okay. I hope nobody picked up on that.
Well, I did, so...
Well, it just felt like a giant hunk of steel. And that's not much better.
It's a hard substance, though.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is if one of those things was flying at my face, and I would not want it to hit me.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really want anything to hit my face if I could avoid it. But.
Yes, but that especially. It's like made of a bullet. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. So I still don't understand the name of the game. I mean, I understand the name.
It's cricket.
I don't understand how you play it though.
Well,
It's all about the game.
How about I get my bottle of Doolies to explain it to you? Here we go.
It's all about the game.
Can you hear it?
What was that noise?
That's my bottle of Doolies.
Ah, so it was.
You see?
Yes, well, that's
I
explaining.
drink my bottle of Doolies.
So exactly when do we drink tea and say to the Queen?
Pardon?
Isn't that part of cricket? You drink.
No, you fool.
You drink tea and say to the Queen.
No, you don't.
I thought that was like between every whatever it is, pitch or whatever, or wicket or whatever you call them.
Oh my. An American trying to talk about cricket is quite funny.
I
You know what was even funnier, right? Coming home last night from the pub, right? I got home about midnight-ish. Come home, look at my answer machine. Got 2 messages. Listen to the first one. It's just a normal English person, one of my friends, you know. It's leave me a message, so I listen to that. Listen to the second one. Hi, it's James. Oh my. I've got a message from an American person on my answer phone. Whee! This is different, yay! So I listened to it and found out that, of course, tonight I'm going to be staying up till 1 a.m.
Yay! Yay!
Yes. No,
You're staying up to 1 a.m., lady.
yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, yeah, we got a couple of big guests. If you read the forums, go ahead and use them. Go ahead and do so. Submit questions quickly. So this might be up right before it comes on the air. So hurry up. You might want to do that. Hurry up.
Run.
Hurry up.
Rabbit.
What'd you say?
I said run, rabbit.
Run, rabbit, run. Run, donkey, run.
Recording Tito Santana tonight.
Hopefully.
Big Vito.
Big Vito.
We're hoping to record that.
Say hello to Judge Vito.
And we're also quite hopeful to do our Killer Kowalski interview.
Hopeful. Yeah. Otherwise, I might have to call you. You'll be glad to know, though, that I set things up so I can actually have 2 different people on the line.
Oh, yes.
By making phone calls. So even though it might be a little bit more pricey for me, I can actually do it now. So.
Oh, so you can call me in then?
Yeah, so you'll be able to be on some of the interviews now. Or most of them, anyway.
How wonderful. That is actually really, really good news.
Good.
I'll send over some money or something now and again because I've actually started getting the website checks through for 3 Strand and whatnot. Even though I'm looking at the demographic that have come from the interactiveinterview.com, and those banners are making just under 100 a month with all of them.
Okay.
So it's not making a huge killing, but a huge one, the truth killings. But
Mm.
not doing bad.
What was I going to say? I wanted to say something.
Please don't.
Oh, I can't. That's okay. I can. I signed a paper. I can't. Legally, I cannot talk about this, so I will not. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, legally, huh?
It's legal issues, but it has to do with good news, so.
Oh.
But I'm not suing anybody either, so it's just like, I'm not supposed to tell anybody anything, but I really, really want to. So, it's kind of like one of those things where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, so I'm just like,
You're going to tell me sort of like behind the collar, off the cuff.
Off the cuff and to the Queen.
Shut up.
Cheers. I don't understand. You guys, like, they throw the ball, you hit it with like a stick, then you drink tea, and you run to the wall and back. Is that pretty much it?
No.
Is it to have the sequence down wrong?
You're wrong. You're still wrong.
Am I even thinking about the right sport here?
Probably not.
It's like a version of baseball, isn't it?
No.
Like a very weird version of baseball.
Completely different.
You still hit a ball with a thing with a ball, or a bat with a ball, or whatever the hell it is. Not quite a bat.
Yeah, right.
Looks like more like one of the...
Nice and quick, like concise explanation of cricket is you got a bat, you got wickets, like your stumps, and a wicket, which is the blade of the grass in a wicket. You got your stumps with the barrels on top, and you got 11 outfielders, including the wicket-keeper, and you got 2 people at the crease. The crease is the line, like the popping crease. And you hit the ball when you try and score.
That's what you call Dan getting a text message.
Yeah. And I should keep my phone further away from the other phone, house phone. So, yeah. And you do that. Yeah. Bloody blah, blah.
So, you don't have bases then? You're just kind of like, where do you run?
Pardon?
After you hit the thing, where do you run?
You just kind of run from end to end.
Okay. I really don't understand this game. It's a good thing we don't actually show it here in America, because I'd be totally lost watching it. It'd be like having a conversation with a friend of mine, well, a former friend of mine, since they don't actually talk to me anymore. But I wonder why. But about lacrosse, like I was having conversations about lacrosse, and I think I've seen maybe one lacrosse game, and I didn't really understand it.
I can't say I've ever seen lacrosse games.
I could pretend I do. What'd you say?
You're one up on me, because I can't say I've ever seen lacrosse.
Ah, good. It's actually pretty cool. I like anything where you carry on a big stick and knock people over.
Never ever seen it, so couldn't talk to you about it. Talk to you about it. Sorry.
Do you guys have hockey over there?
Kind of.
I mean, kind of.
Well, we have it, but I don't really watch it, so.
So you do have it, but you just don't care about it.
We have ice hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we have here, ice hockey. It's called what I always find funny is we have like the National Football League, and then National Football League, and National Hockey League, and now I'm just thinking to myself that it actually does make sense. So I'm not going to continue with this conversation. I was going to say that it's weird that we have National Hockey League, National Football League, National Hockey League, and then there's the CFL, Canadian Hockey League. Canadian Football League. But I'm thinking to myself, no, actually National will probably mean inside the United States. So I'm saying, no, actually that does make sense. So
yes, it does.
I shouldn't probably say anything because that makes me sound stupid, but it was too late anyway, and you made me say it anyway, so. Yes. So, Michael Shane mentioned something.
He mentioned something? When?
Yes, during a review. Did you notice it? He mentioned something. It's one of the first times I guess he's actually mentioned something.
Yeah.
Usually they just
Not mentioned.
Yeah, they just kind of like.
We're rambling. Yeah, Michael Shane.
Michael Shane made a point on the show about the 1 cent pay-per-view on Wednesday, September the 10th.
Yes.
First of all, I'm going to take full credit for the September the 10th show being 1 cent.
Why?
Because I think it's an unconscious birthday present to me, since September the 10th is my birthday.
And yet you've never actually mentioned to me that tomorrow's your birthday.
No, I never did I?
No.
No, tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, thanks. Nice of you to tell me.
Yeah. So you have to update the bio page on our site.
Yeah.
It says I'm age 21 and I'm going to be age 22.
Oh.
I'm getting old now.
I've got to update the page to say instead of I'm age 17, I'm age 18. Which is true.
You've been together for how many months now?
Together. Make it sound like we're a gay couple.
At this point, I'd take anything, to be honest with you. No, not just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm that desperate, yes.
Quite, yeah.
Well, all I'm trying to say is, once you go through several relationships that just don't work out, you really would just settle for anything with a pulse. Yeah. Right now, this squirrel that just got hit in front of my house that's clinging on to life looks pretty good to me.
Oh.
Yes. Come here, baby!
Queer.
What?
Made me sound really gay. I went, yeah.
So now instead of saying that I'm gay, I'm saying that I like bestiality. Okay? No. I'm actually heterosexual exclusively. So not, what I don't understand is I was reading AOL profiles recently out of boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like everybody's bisexual. What's up with that? Yeah. Seriously, type in bisexual or bi on the forums. Actually, that might be accurate.
I've been bisexual on the forums. Bisexual.
Well, I'm surprised it's not a forum there, since some of the people in there are, well, they seem it anyway. But, what was I trying to say?
Okay.
I was trying to say, on AOL's, if you have AOL, type in profiles. You can search through profiles and type in bisexual. You get like 8 billion results. I was just like bored, so I'm like, let me try different things to type in, and I typed that, and I'm like, wow. I don't know when that became the trend, but I'm glad I stayed away from it.
To be bisexual. Okay.
No, it's a life choice. It's not something you're born with. It's a life choice. You're getting nervous talking about that, aren't you?
Rambling? Rambling. See, when this recap started, I opened my bottle of Doolies. I was drinking from it, and I'm still drinking from it.
Okay.
And it's kind of getting emptier.
Ah. Isn't that good?
Pardon?
Go get another one.
No.
Well, let's wrap this up quickly.
Yeah.
As I was trying to say, Michael Shane made a remark about the 1 cent pay-per-view tonight.
It is, yes.
Yes, and I know some of the matches that will air on the show will be America's Most Wanted. This is all taped material, by the way. It's a compilation show. America's Most Wanted against Triple X, in which being held the match of the year, the Steel Cage match. You saw it, right?
Triple X being...
Well, in this match, it was Christopher Daniels and Elix Skipper.
Ah,
Have you ever seen the match?
I thought... No, I've never seen that match, no.
Really?
Never seen
I thought the guy sent you the tape of it.
No. I'm plugging him. If I can quickly check my email and quickly get his name. Very, very nice guy.
Yes, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to sing a little song.
No, especially you singing the song, not me.
Yes.
I'm quickly running to my email box.
Why don't I sing the Mario Brothers song?
Here we go. Right. His
Do
name's Dave Corleone, I think it is. I think that's the correct pronunciation, hopefully.
Dave Corleone.
Very nice guy who is sending me...
Is the name of the Godfather?
I don't know.
No, seriously, wasn't it? Isn't like Corleone the name of the people from the Godfather?
I was serious when I said I don't really know.
Ah.
I wasn't just joking.
Ah.
Sorry.
Ah. I thought you said you can't say that. There's being like racist or something. Okay.
No, but he's very nice guy who sent me now through 2 tapes for NWA TNA and 1 tape of MLW, which I'm extremely grateful for. Watched them all.
What was the MLW?
It was one that had Michael Shane on it, actually. It was the Michael Shane versus Elix Skipper, Norman Smiley match, which was quite a good match. And that was where Francine debuted alongside Michael Shane, I think.
How's she looking?
Not bad.
What was she wearing?
Well, you pervert.
I'm actually being serious.
Oh, right. It was kind of a catsuit type thing.
Ah.
All in one.
Actually, I know what it is. She probably wore it on ECW before, that's how. Okay. I'm just curious, because,
Yeah, just curious.
Well, she's a, gorgeous woman, so.
Indeed.
Yeah. And she's also former TII guest.
She is?
Yes, we talked to her, remember?
We did? Oh. Exactly what I didn't know. What's her name?
And where can you hear that interview, Dan?
You can hear that interview on www.theinteractiveinterview.com in our archive section.
And if you click archives, then you click here to view our archives, and you'll be at our archives.
And
Works
now
out like that.
you can view all shows in downloadable or streaming formats, much like the latest show.
Yes, much like this Michael Shane interview, when you click latest show link, you get it on streaming. You don't have to actually download the entire show. But if you'd like to have a permanent record of it, and hopefully, I'm hoping one day I'm going to be searching through Kazaa, and I'm going to type in the interactive interview and see 1,000 of our interviews up there. But if you want to keep it for your permanent collection, even though it should be up on TII for a long time, personally, even after the show ends, if it ever ends, because I don't think there's ever a reason for it to end, we can keep them up. I mean, we can just keep them up and make them permanent, fixtures. So you can always download them and streaming, but if you'd like to hear them offline or for any reason that you'd like to download them permanently to your computer, they're available for that as well.
Excellent. And we're hoping to move to a new fast-speed server in October to increase the download speed for you. This new fast-speed server will not only be cheaper for us, but actually has better capabilities for the audio listeners. Hopefully, if this goes through, it'll take a bit of work to get it across, but if it goes through, then we'll let you all know.
And Dan, off the air, you're gonna have to tell me exactly how long we'd be off the website while we switch servers.
Yeah, I'll tell you now so everybody can know. It'll basically be about a 24 to 48 hour period in which the DNS will be changing over. So some people will be able to see the site after 1 hour, and it could take up to 40, 48 hours for some people to see it, depending on your location and ISP in regards to the server.
Well, it's all about location. Yes. I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Yes, sir. I think that's from, I had that song, so.
I've heard that before. I don't remember what that's from.
It's a nice one. I've heard it once, I don't know where.
Yes.
But, as I was saying, yep, so that will be only a couple of days.
Yes.
And then move back up.
Yep, so we shouldn't be down for too long, so don't have withdrawals, and if you have withdrawals...
I think it's going to be the small problem is that I don't think that I'm talking anything that makes sense right now.
It's never been a problem before.
That's the small problem. I'll start again, actually, because I started a sentence that I didn't actually know where I was going with. The small problem is going to be that I'm changing computers quite soon. And on my computer I have all the information about the show, all the, the interviews and everything. And so I've got to get everything about that, not only everything about that, but everything about the reporting, the news reporting I do, and everything about Three Strand and the forums and everything onto my new computer.
Yeah, I think you maybe should.
Right pace.
I think maybe you should make like a complete data CD, or at least a couple maybe, for all the stuff that you're going to need.
Well, I've obviously got to do what you asked me to do and print off the contact numbers we've got.
Right, which is going to be like a novel when you print
pretty
them.
much. If you include all the email addresses and everything that we've got for the show, there's actually, I think it's now 29 A4 pages full of numbers and email addresses and stuff. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there, man. Sooner or later, we're going to have everybody. My goal right now is to get Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan and Shane Douglas are my two favorites right now, but I want to get on the show. Which one of them do you think we'll get first?
Well. That's a doozy, actually. I would imagine probably Shane Douglas, given the fact that, he's the one, the one that you're pressing for the most.
Yeah. I can't figure out how we'd even get in contact with Hogan, but we have two ties to Shane Douglas, so we'll keep trying. But once again, we're going to open up a little email link for you to submit questions if we ever do get either of those two guests. You can send us questions.
Obviously, if we get any other guests, then we'll also open up a link for that as well. So.
Yeah, you haven't been.
Pardon?
You didn't open one for Tito.
You do it. I'm lazy.
I can't get in there. I've been asking you for my password to get in there for like a month.
Oh, okay. So
I was like, can you give me my password?
I'm sure we can have a big veto just fine. I mean, the forums are going to hopefully back us up. But
yes.
search the forums if you want big veto questions, because Daniel's too lazy to give James his password.
Could you give me my password so I can post on the page? Yes, later. Later. All of a sudden you see his name.
I do not say that.
You say, I'll give it to you in a little while. Let me just finish this. And then next thing I look up, your name's got parentheses around it. You just got offline. I'm like, where'd he go? Where do I post on the page?
I'm sorry, James. Don't hurt me.
Okay. Did you hear Hugh Grant? Let me try. Did you hear Hugh Grant just bought a new car?
Who?
Hugh Grant.
Oh, him. No. What?
Needed more headroom.
I don't get it, unfortunately.
He got arrested in America once for paying for oral sex from a prostitute. There you go.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. So, once again, NWA TNA tomorrow night. You get America's Most Wanted against Triple X in the Steel Cage, which is being hailed as the match of the year. You've also got Jeff Jarrett against Raven for the NWA World Title, which is hailed as the biggest match in TNA history. If I was to take a guess of other matches that you get to see on that show, I would guess Kid Cash, the Micro Midget, against Trinity, which is probably the biggest heel-face match they've had since they started. They're both heels now, both in character. So let's see, what else? If I was also to take a guess, I think that you probably see that match that we had when we opened the show. The original. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Have you seen that match yet?
No.
Yeah, you gotta get this guy to send you more tapes. That was.
I'm hoping to send him more, but I don't know.
That was the Ultimate X match, if you're wondering, and that's basically when they put four poles around the ring that extended much higher than the turnbuckles, and from them they have like a wire going across, crossing in the center, forming an X. In the center where the X crosses, hanged the X Division Championship.
Hanged. Makes sense. Come on.
Hanged? Hung?
Hung. Like a donkey.
Hung like a hamster. Yes. Yes. So hang.
I've got a T-shirt that says hung like a donkey. That's why I made that joke.
Ah. And I remember Rick Rude saying that to somebody. Hung like a hamster. Hung like a hamster. He said to Shane Douglas. I think he was making fun of his. Let me put it this way. Shane Douglas once, for a long time, had the chant "Little Dick" chanted at him. So. Wasn't rather flattering, I wouldn't say. Okay.
I wonder what it was about.
Yeah, it's about his son. It's his son named Dick.
Yeah. Some called Richard, yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I personally think we're actually talking about Shane Douglas' genitals.
Wow, we've run out of topics then. So like I said, the Ultimate X match, if I was to take a bet, would probably be on there. That was between Chris Sabin, Frankie Kazarian, and Michael Shane. You heard the climax of that match earlier on.
Unfortunately, you now know the result of that match, which is obviously probably would have been better to watch the match without knowing the result, but it is one of the most innovative matches ever.
And it's one you gotta see. Plus, it's 1 cent, folks. 1 cent. How are you going to beat that? If you can't afford 1 cent, you probably aren't an American. I mean, well, that doesn't make sense because you're from England.
It makes sense in the slightest. But I've also heard, I heard from the column Jeremy Brush, he said, the 1 cent show, so if you're in Canada, then you're making an absolute killing on it because apparently the exchange rate means that Canada's like getting it for 1 cent that's worth like about 0.001 of an American cent or something.
Yeah. And if I was to take a bet, I think this show was supposed to be free, But in demand, and the pay-per-view companies probably said, we're pay-per-view, which means we're not going to, put something on the air for free. So like, okay, well, what do you want to charge? Okay, 1 cent. Okay, that'll work. But the problem is, they got to promote the hell out of it, and so far I haven't seen it on TV yet. And I know that they're not going to make the money back if they advertise, but at the same rate, they'd get more people to watch if they said 1 cent,
The one advert, one advert that I know they've taken out was during the commercials for Raw last.
Did they?
Yep. Quite cleverly, I might say it.
I thought that was actually very clever, but I didn't actually see it.
Yep.
Well, I don't actually watch Raw though, so I couldn't tell you.
You don't watch Raw, apparently.
I tried the Raw, RWA Raw.
Raw.
What is Raw?
Raw.
Raw.
It sounds like someone from New York.
Raw.
Raw. Yeah. So.
You watching Raw?
Me?
Raw, 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 raw. Yeah. Yeah.
That's strange.
I thought we were going to make this a short recap.
We wasn't we?
Yes.
We haven't done that, have we?
Did Boris...
I've done half a bottle of Billy's while it's as far as I can still talk.
I've laid on my bed motionless.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What?
Pretty nice. It's taking me a lot of personal and professional courtesy not to mention this.
What?
I can't mention it legally.
What?
I signed a confidentiality report. Remember, I just talked about this before. But I really want to talk about it, but I can't.
Oh, good. Did you talk about me afterwards?
Yes, yes.
Or not? No, you won't, will you? No.
Well, I'm allowed to tell people that as long as I have to post it anywhere. But I can't exactly say it on my radio show, could I?
Good point. So, with that, I bid you good luck. You've passed. Congratulations.
Yes. Well, if pass is a good thing, because I get my algebra test back today.
I've got 3 cards in front of me. One says good luck, and it's like for uni. One says you passed, and that was when I passed my driving test. And one says congratulations. That was about my results, because I'm going to uni. Perfect. Good luck. You've passed. Congratulations.
Yay!
I can read the other 2. The other one says congratulations just for you. And
Yay!
Birthday.
Say that again.
Yay!
Let me hear you say, what was the last one? What did the last one say?
Congratulations, just for you, and happy 18th birthday.
Who's just for you?
Congratulations, just for you. It's like the thing on the front of the card.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what it says.
I thought it was 3 different cards.
Oh. Just for you is kind of like one of those sort of cards.
Hey, ask that guy to contact me.
Who?
Ask the Godfather. What's his name again?
Dave Corleone, I think.
Yeah. Ask him to contact me.
What?
I'd like to get a copy of that MLW show. I'll trade it for it. So. He'll get something in return.
He listens to the show. I know this because we spoke about do I need to issue him my new address because I'm moving down to Portsmouth for term time. And I said no because I'll be back quite often, which is true.
Oh, good.
I'm coming back on the weekend of the 28th through till the 20. I think it's 27th through till the 29th. I think. I'll be back on the 27th evening. So possibly do an interview then. I don't know. So
we could do an interview or a recap or something. Whatever we have to do.
Yeah. So we'll do something like that.
It's Corleone!
Hey, we're supposed to be being nice to our listeners. So if we do something like that...
No, I just remember this name is Corleone, so I don't remember. What was this guy's name?
Kolione, I think.
Oh,
Off the
okay.
top of my head.
Okay. That's cool, actually.
Sorry, as I was saying...
I'm not trying to be insulting, I'm just saying that's cool. That's a cool last name.
Right. So yes, I'll be back then.
Yay! Dad's home! Yay! I want to go to Hawaii! I got mail! Yay!
I'm email. Yay!
I was thinking yesterday about recording a header for us.
Oh,
Why am I still talking like that?
I don't know. A header for us, as in... Daniel Edwards. You're listening to my show, The Interactive Interview.
No, I was thinking about going.
Hi, this is James Walsh. You're listening to my show, The Interactive Interview.
I was thinking about going. Yeah. I probably should. Yay! You're listening to the Interactive Interview, lady. Yay! Something like that. I don't know. I thought that'd be kind of odd throwing there.
It'd be kind of like we could do it like a news like an American news broadcast would go. And so-and-so on sports.
Yay!
The weather.
Yes. So-and-so with the so-and-so with the sports. Yay! Yankees win! Yay! And the weather. Yay! It's cloudy! Yay!
We can kind of do sort of like with Daniel Edler on research and development, and James Walsh on production. We have the Interactive Interview.
Yes, that sounds pretty good actually.
I don't know. It can be done easily.
You need to get like that cool, news entrance music. No, that's a Simpsons song.
That's Simpsons, yeah.
That's not quite news, no. Oh, wow, I'm out of it. It's too early in the morning for me.
Too early in the morning?
You call me around 7.
Oh, yeah, huh?
It's not early anymore, but I got up and I emailed somebody.
Huh?
I got up and I read a couple emails from 3SW member, I won't say who. Female 3SW member. And
I wonder who. That's a really hard question, that is, Shaggy.
Then I fell asleep, and then you said, call Kowalski and see if we can reschedule. And kind of like...
Because you was with your technical problems.
Technical problems being... I was sitting there staring at the screen, and I was like in a trance. I'm not awake yet. And Dan wants me to write out questions, and I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I had tried doing that, but then I realized that you're better at it than me, so...
Yeah, I try to get it in date order, if you don't notice. Yeah. I didn't actually read your questions, though, so I don't know what you did. But I'm sure you did fine. That said, I'm tired. So, and once again, tomorrow night, NWA TNA 1 cent pay-per-view. This will be actually week 62 of the series. And check it out. You get, like I said, you're probably going to get Raven against Jeff Jarrett. You're going to get America's Most Wanted against Triple X in the Steel Cage. You're probably going to get the Micro Midget against Trinity. You're probably going to...
Any chance you can, tape this and, send it to me, tomorrow?
1 cent?
Give you, a cent back?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
Your shipping will cost me way more.
Sending it for me. Yay!
Yay! I was getting down on tape. Yay! You think you'd get that before?
Oh, I could send you a copy of this MLW tape.
Sure, that'd be good.
Or Dave can contact you either way. I don't want to do that.
Corleone.
In case he doesn't want me to, so he can contact me or contact you or something, or just contact people.
Dave and I can do some business. You should have messed with the family business.
Yo.
Don't mess with the family. I can't do his accent.
Yeah, I'm playing poker as I'm talking to you.
Look at me. Okay. Well, this was, and I just want to point this out. As far as I know, this was the first show to get Michael Shane.
As far as I think, yeah.
What?
I think it. Yeah. I'm wrong with that idea.
I'm not exactly 100% positive of this, but all I can say is you heard it first on the Interactive Interview. We took it to the next level. We got
extremely mayhemish.
Yes, we got very extremely mayhemish. Yeah, and that's pretty good.
Thank you.
It's actually pretty good. And I don't know if we're taking shots at them tonight or not.
Tonight?
Did we get in trouble? Well, it's morning, so... Did we get in trouble for the last one?
No.
Did they hear the last one?
No.
Well, I'll sign up the same way that I did last time. The Interactive Interview. The most extreme brand of mayhem in internet radio today.
We are the show.
We are the show!
Get that pallbearer.
Oh, yes!
I want to get another impression contest. That's one thing. After we do this, we need to kind of send out a couple of emails to a couple of people who I promised to come on the show, and then forgot to ring on Saturday night. Oopsie.
Oh. Who's that? You'll tell me later.
Yeah, I shall.
Yay! We're gonna email some people. Yay! Yay! Oh,
Shag?
I actually... Quick shag.
That's Fred.
Yes.
Quick shag? Yeah.
And, to our friend Dinner Bell, JWO, whatever the hell his name is, on the forums, I'm sending out a little song for him. So it's called Don't De-Rock Me, and take note to it, Patty. That's all. That's by Tesla, by the way. So, that's it. We're done. I'm gonna go to sleep then.
Yeah, alright.
It's early there. What the hell did you just do?
That was my impression of kind of going to sleep.
Who?
That was my impression of going to sleep. So, now, there's me hitting my head on my pillow. And, yeah, then
Ah, okay. I didn't follow that at all. Well, like I said...
I'm really boring when I'm asleep, I just realized that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, usually I'm pretty exciting because I punch the walls.
Oh.
I punch the walls and scream obscenities. I'm a very tortured soul. Not to be confused with a 3SW member. But I don't know. I seem to have a few demons in my closet that I relive.
Confused with the Al Tour book.
Nothing.
You can't say a sentence without being confused.
Of course, they're Asian. Not to be confused with Asia.
Confused with Jay.
Yeah, or Asia.
Hey, oh.
And, let's see, is there anything else that comes in there? I dream about killing people, not to be confused with Kowalski.
Not to be confused with Ron Killing.
Oh. We're getting a little confusing here.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Mick Foley. AKA Mankind.
Oh. I don't have a clue what we're talking about.
Not to be confused with the Jerry. Who
No.
speaks funny.
No, he doesn't have a clue what we're talking about either, because he doesn't speak English. Hi, Chichiri. Hi! Hi! I help! Yes!
Bye.
Oh, get in the room! Yes! Hi!
Ouch. Insert silence here.
That's from Duckman.
Huh?
That's from Duckman. They had this Japanese guy behind the counter. And Duckman got arrested because he was playing out old cop movies and horror movies in front of a judge.
Mm-hmm.
And the judge sentenced him to do community service at a school, and he became a substitute. But when he went to the school to find out his classroom, this Japanese guy was behind the counter. He walks up, opens the door, the guy stands up and goes, I help! Yes! Hi! And Duckman said, I used to have rough sex with your mother. Yes! Hi!
And at that point, we close.
Yes, we
Good luck. You passed. Well done. Congratulations.
Yay!
I found another card, by the way. Well done on it.
What's it say?
Well done. I just told you that.
Ah.
Damn you.
Well, I thought that was the same one.
No, different.
Well done.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What happened to that tag team?
Which one?
Well done. They were like a jobbing tag team in '95 in WWF.
It's a wonderful story. Bye.
Bye. We stopped the low light, huh?
Bye.
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 I help! Yes!